Let's start. Hello everyone, it's me, myself, of the world. Today I'm going to present on presentation Nancy agriculture productivity and sustainability in Nepal, a comprehensive framework and a specific goal. Let's talk about the project background. This is concept of the agriculture farm and I mean agricultural market and analyzing the gap, and it is about the environment reasonable is as a farm practice and consumption and enhancing the agriculture and natural conservation and sustainability for enhancing the agriculture, as it is stand as a venture as an enhancing providing unique experience in the agriculture productivity and sustainability in Nepal for currency framework and specific the scope of the enhanced agricultural sustainability in Nepal is facile and amortize the expense compatible for the wide range or recreation for the activity, giving the comfort and giving the agriculture people as delightful as a wide range of recreation activity, sustainable farming practices. It is a commitment as a cash crop and vegetable growing and fruit production, and including the effective waste management. And third one is sales and market of agriculture product. It is about the production and supply of agriculture and livelihood product and urban area, including the local market. And fourth one is agriculture, husbandry, and livelihood keeping. It is also about describing the commitment, agriculture, community, and the animal for livestock and keeping the including the effective waste. Challenges of project. First one is limited application. It is about the diversity and wide range of the agriculture and product experience. And second one is sustainable concern. It is about the process and assess for improving the farm sustainability practices. Third one is community engagement and visitor experience. It is about the strengthening the community engagement, intuitive and visitor experience, which is very important for the mature growth for enhancing the agriculture. And fourth one is the marketing and branding. It is also for the reaching the potential visitor customer and overall the growth of potential. Um, and Having said that, objective of the project is driving agriculture and operating for industry, agriculture as a product and enhancing the agricultural practices for the eco-friendly and farming technique based management system, exploring the renewable energy resources, and third one community engagement and collaboration partnership with the local community gives us the engagement and provide them. This also can enhance and enhance the sustainability of agriculture, improving the visitor experience, making providing real information about the farm of agriculture. And third one is marketing and branding. It is very essential for the effective marketing branding for the established where we can also create as a brand and monitoring, evaluation, and continuous improvement. It is about establishing the system for monitoring, evaluation, and improvement. And let's talk about the process improvement for the operation process. It is about integrating the farming practices where we can enhance the more crops of agriculture as a farm and development of we can development as um, amortize. We can provide as a resort also as agriculture farm, and it is also the agriculture tourism marketing and education, where we can give the education about how it implement and how its product cultivate diversification of income stream. We need to be identified diversification of income, how the income is going on at hierarchic environmental steps we need to be greenery our environmental for the agriculture is very necessary for community, and it is very necessary for community for engaging the agriculture and visitor experience enhancing making the visitor people who are visiting our farm of agriculture, mm, making them as experience and learn for more long-term sustainability. My main concept is about the long-term about agriculture using the technical in the process. First one is experimental design. The first one is crop rotation experiment need to be implemented, and visitor experiment management identifying how the visitor experience and sustainable practices need to be implemented for having sustainable agriculture. Mr. Provoking Yopoka Yuki standard operating procedures, having setting the standard, making the standard way of the procedure checklist and visual and checklisting the guide and training and skill development need to be provided for the people who are engaged in the agriculture for enhancing and polite program and test the system limiting skill to agriculture as well as the restaurant resort and giving, and second one is giving the feedback collection need to be, and for having the testing the system we need to be implemented or not, and staffing the evaluating training giving and refining them process and performing the metrics as a key performance metrics where the process are going out are not for the agriculture financing sustainability. Benchmark purpose improvement for the benchmarking has been lead as a base on the leading model as the pre-Valley Himalayan, the farm, and Chisapani program, which has been a model in tourism business, also as the agriculture, also, and as well as the South District Agriculture Farm also provide us the lens benchmark for as a sample, and the performance of operation process will be monitored and improve the uneven variation are notified, and guidance for benchmarking is also we need to first of all we need to identify the best practices. uh and second one is performance evaluation learning from the mistake. This is the main lesson we can learn from having the mistake. And fourth one is innovation and creativity. We need to be innovative and creative, and market position we need to identify about the market condition need to be generated, and continue improvement. We need to continue as an improvement, and process solution will have to be control influenced by the slight gaining through the benchmarking. Best practices identified through the benchmarking, which can also give a resource for the position to be the unit sustainability as a higher measurement and guest. And next one is measuring the performance of process. We need to measure satisfaction survey. We need to identify where the area need to be improved and need to be understand about the people expectation about the agriculture and occupation rate. We need to also need to be identified about the indicator the strong demand of having reflecting the positive customer and effective marketing strategy. And third one is visitor repeated visitor rate of having the agriculture for the sustainability. Um, expect encourage the guest people also be need to be written and online review and rating need to be identified about the customer having such one, and there the feedback about review need to be improved where need to be implement measuring the performance process. First of all, participating rate in activity. Highly participation rate also indicates the people to having the activity engaging, valuable, aligning with their interest and expectations. Second one is environmental impact matrix. It is assessed as a complement to the environmental steps, demonstrating as eco practices and align with the guest expectation and responsible tourism. And third one is the community engagement matrix. It to be determined the can give as a result commitment, community and development, fostering positivity and relationship and enhancing the local economic financial performance indicator. It also help for the reflecting where the our agriculture enhance sustainability profitability are ensuring that the business is meeting the financial goal and not the expectation. And variable affecting the success of the process. First, an unpredictable weather pattern where the diversified agriculture activity and crop data are relevant for to the local weather pattern. Agriculture create the indoor to cover the space for the activity to continue during the inclement weather. Second one is the market fluctuation, developing the flexible marketing strategy to adapt to changing the market demand. And third one is regulate the change, the stopping, the updating where the local regulation engaging with the relevant authority and updating operation practices according to the establishing the legal concern relationship and navigating to the local scene and effectively. Fourth one is competitive pressure with the different as a giving them offering the unique experience on customers or service as a regulator operating the offering of people experience about the because the variable affecting the main aspect of success of the variable affecting success of the process. There is very challenges having the staff and training program, competitive competition as a positive working environment and natural main in agriculture. The main causes is the natural disaster. This is possible as a planet collaborates local as the emergency service and shift in the customer preference. We need to identify where the customer is shifting the out into the market research and environmental conservation challenges. Prioritize the sustainable practices and environmental conservation effect and conservation initiative um, where the environment affect are the main cause of conserving the environment challenges for making as a sustainable practices for agriculture also financing the constant developing realistic budgeting the regulating the budgeting strategy that prioritize the essential investment also the having the more budgeting and also cause the financial constraints. Ethical consideration managing operation process environmental sustainability we need to be adopt the sustainable method as a plastic as using converting the water and use of renewable energy, animal welfare, provide the proper sanitary care, surface and appearance of animal, community engagement, collaborative operation and offer as a promote to local culture and invest in community, integrate to enhance overall well-being of the local population. Fourth one is guest safety and well-being, prioritize the safety, health and well-being of guests by ensuring the secure facility hygienic communicate condition and elucidate the emergency precedent. Ethical consideration in managing operation process, culture sensibility, evaluating the staff and guests about the local customer and traditional local, celebrate the local festival and tradition in the genuine and respectful manner involving the community where appropriate need to be sensitive as the culture and fairness and honest to give them provide the regulate information or service policy pricing and conservation and preservation need to be uh, for flora and enhancing the role protect the environment with the premises data privacy security implementing the need to be secure as data and privacy for the staff data and concern about the data collection implementing for effective control system for the process first of all is Statical process control. A method of statical control is used as a method for monitoring control process and quality control in farming and guest satisfaction staff satisfaction analysis. The production board visual management tool had displayed the real-time information about the ongoing process, and visual manager for farming operation and the guest activity. Visual workplace. Visual workplace involve organizing workplace in a way that information is visible and usable, accessible, organizing farm layout and kitchen dining area, control, quality control inspection, conducting the regular inspection, evaluating implementation sustainability, farming practice, implementing the effective control system of the process. We need to be feedback survey need to be identified to distribute for check out the analyzing responsible to identify the area of improvement. And second one, mystery. Sometimes there are mystery kinds of people for having the agriculture activity for feedback and visiting and improvement. And third one is key performance indicator monitoring the regulating the track trend where identified need to be identified and diversified, and using the KPI data to make the data driven and adjustment need to be systematic and having the monitoring the performance of indicating continued training and skill need to be provided for having the regulating tensions for staff and people, providing modular on topic and regulate continued improvement process. First of all, need to be data collection and analyze. We need to data collect, analyze the process, and the second one is we need to action as a plan. We need to make a plan, and third one is we need to be implement the plan, and fourth one is monitor and evaluation. We need to monitor and evaluate the process of improvement, and we need to be check out also the feedback loop and integrative process. We need to be reflect that process. uh, Statistical validity, the process defining the clear metrics, guest satisfaction need to be utilized as environmental effect. For the material necessary data collection, we need to collect data from the real data matrix and hypothesis formula, null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, data analysis techniques within the static hypothesis to analyzing the data test hypothesis, conducting the statistical guess on the guess satisfaction for the utilization validity the process using the statistical software for the better format coherence interpreting the result is to be, and continue monitoring the A and B testing feedback integration need to be, and reporting documentation. They are the main is the reporting and documentation need to be for enhancing the agriculture and integrating, and there should be integrated refining about that process of static validating and developing comprehensive control plan for the new process. Is first of all we have to define the key process metrics. I'm going to identify key performance that offset of the new process. Set performance standard need to be clear about the standard is identified metrics. Standard define the suitable rank of variation and provide a benchmark for evaluation of the process, and monitoring process. Defining the monitor process to track the defined metrics in the real time and regulate interval and carry out the analysis. Assign responsibility need to be assigned people for regulating the staff and member analysis as metrics and developing the comprehensive control plan for the new process. First of all, we have to data analyze and report the financial method for the data analysis and report and problem. And second one is identify the problem and resolution to be identified or diversification and from the standard performance. And third one is continuous improvement process. Incorporate a continuous improvement cycle within the control plan. We need to be improve as a circle as a control plan. And fourth one is training and skill development, providing ongoing training and skill development program for the staff member involved in the new process need to be and it were developing comprehensive control plan for the new process, regulating review meeting. First of all, we have to regulate the new meeting for the analyzing, organizing the performance of the new process are going are well or not. Documenting standard operating procedures. We need to be detailed about the standard of applying the new process. And third one is audit and compliance check. Auditing the internal audit and compliance about the finding our standard procedures. And fourth one is customer feedback interaction. Need to be integrated customer feedback into the as a control. Documentation and knowledge transfer. Documentation the loan we need to and best practice successful and strategy drivers from the control plan. And documentation of learn and project find lesson learned from the dedicated project team is to reflect about our dedicate with the team member with the stakeholder, like for generating the Nancy, the agriculture and structure documentary need to be for defining, capturing the lesson learned. Third one, use of project management, utilizing the project management software and the tools to record the lesson learned in the centralized location. Need to be systematic and the project management tool way, having giving the software by recording the location about the people and regulating team use, and there need to be encouraging team member for discussing and sharing and learning session. And documentation lesson learned and project finding is regulating team discussion. You need to be fascinating and case study. We need to be also study about the case for highlighting the specific challenges and implementing outcome. And lesson learned data. We need to establish lesson learned data within the like in organization also in our agriculture also. And project defining workshop, conducting project defining workshop with the key project stakeholder include the team member and client and partnership, for the conducting the project. And video documentation need to be for the photography flowchart and mind chart lesson learned. And documentation on lesson learned and project finding. We need to regulate the update where the inside the project is going well or not, and where it is lacking. And knowledge transfer session need to be conducting the knowledge transfer session with the organization where the project finding the lesson will be relevant and department. Post implement review need to be for the successful implementing enhancing the agriculture. For the post implementing review is variations. Continue continue learning culture need to be assured for having the organization regulating uh, regulating and improving performance of of agriculture. Conclusion: this is the success of agriculture, where I have taken as a South Trek Agriculture Farm as a example as a success of being sustainable in a Tarai place. It also provides the innovative strategy whether the operations process a strong commitment, experimental concern. The project offer unique experience to visitors, the people for in our country of agriculture, and boosting the local economy, fostering community engagement. It also make the more enlargement of agriculture finances as a sustainable, the intuitive standard as a beacon of economic tourism, leaving the legacy of farming between the there should be the need to be humanity and nature for the reconnection and eco-friendly for the tourism also. Thank you. This is the reference I have taken. Thank you.